I usually don't perform cheesy poems, but like today I feel cheesy. So here's a cheesy poem. Okay. This was originally a text. It was like 3 a.m. or something, and I was just texting somebody, and then I was like, oh my god, I sound like poetry right now, and I turned it into a poem.
Wow!
I'm so in love with the essence of you, the very being that is trapped inside of you that sometimes can't slide from in between the cage bars, and I'm so in love with the rib cage that holds your lung inside of you, even when they deflate and shrink and become too small to be held by you. The very first muscle that held you together and had reason. I'm so in love with the thought of you that always aligns with your reality, so you're never too little or too much, always intact and connected, and I'm so very in love with the root of you. The hazel-colored tree that birthed you is a lullaby of its own. I want to say that when your mother got married, the gods walked her down the aisle and made sure you are loved even by a womb that has been escaped far too often. When your father looked in a Quran to find the verse that it's okay for him to love, the angels were rewriting the whole goddamn book so they could fit in that verse and pass it on without God noticing. Seriously, when you were born, the surface underneath you softened up and promised to never do you any harm, and meant it. The crevice in life had been filled up to the brim with your presence. All three religions group hugged and made the wonder that is your eyes. I want to tell you that God keeps on hitting us with lightning strikes because He's very angry. They keep stressing on the point that there are 7 wonders in the world, and they keep neglecting the existence of your heart. The one that loves and loves and loves until the world's longest river is suddenly feeling threatened. I want to tell you that you make nature feel threatened. I mean, the rainforest they discovered on top of a mountain in Mozambique suddenly revealed herself because she wanted to prove that God spent time on other things too. I mean, seriously, Jesus probably turned water into you and gotten drunk on the thought of creating a creature so vibrant it can make the rain shiver and sob. I mean that this whole entire planet just stops every time you feel happy, looks at your smile and says, I wish I was human so I could feel whatever it is you hold between the layers of your skin on your chest when it is beating too fast because you cannot stop laughing. I wish I was human so I could drill this pavement so when you walk I could feel whatever it is you're made of. The earth turns at the speed of 40,000 kilometers a day, so it could distract itself from the entirety of you, because she wouldn't be able to look away. I mean, that when God was creating you, He cursed Himself for making a deadline of 9 months to create an angel. I mean that you are a planet of your own, and that you could be so sacred that spaceships will blow themselves up in guilt because they wouldn't want to tarnish you. What I mean is, you're my best friend.